Kristina, čujemo se? Da, hvala Kristina. I will speak on English, just for everyone to understand me. You can ask me on Macedonian or Serbian or English, doesn't matter, I will try to answer. Today, I will speak about our experience in Dubai municipality about a fast-track digital building permit using BIM and our Nexus Twin. Shortly about INS, company about 17, 18 years old, working with offices in 6 countries, 350 clients. Our core expertise is GIS, but recent 5 years we moved to BIM and now to digital twin. These are some of the references that we are working, mostly in the Middle East, but also we are present in Balkan region. We have 8 different industries that we are covering in GIS, but what is common is BIM and GIS in architecture, engineering, and construction process. During the coronavirus, we moved from project-based to product-based. This was our management decision, that we need somehow to our experience in project to move into the products. And we built 3 main flagship products. One of them is a Nexus Twin. This is a combination of this digital twin tool, which combines BIM, GIS, IoT, point cloud data all in one place. You will see in our presentation, later in our video, how it looks. Also, we are offering services because we understand that this robust platform like Nexus Twin, it's very difficult to sell as a service, to sell it as a package, to be wide open for many customers. So that's why we packed as a solution, as a service. This is a new methodology that we are offering, and it's mostly offered to customers like government authorities. What is interesting for today is our BIM-based solution. So first one is this BIM to GIS data conversion. This is something interesting that is coming, and everyone knows that, for example, Autodesk is working in their BIM silos. A3 is working in their GIS silos. Both of them are communicating in a different and very difficult way using API services. 5 years ago, for our client, for Dubai municipality, we were asked to make the conversion engine between BIM to GIS and GIS to BIM, vice versa in both directions. So we rely on open standards. We have also plugins for Revit, but actually what we are doing, we are georeferencing every single detail of a BIM model. So we are putting in the GIS environment, and from that GIS environment we can do everything that is required. So this is one of the process. Now recently we have one project in Kuwait. So you can imagine there were about 1,000 models and 1,000 tables in S3. So they will need to move into the asset management for IBM Maxim Asset Management. So if there is no tool how you can convert this BIM data to GIS data and directly to asset management, it's almost impossible to be done only with human resources. So this is our engine. So you can see in the presentation that we have a conversion engine that supports all these BIM files to be converted in the very different GIS formats. When we bring a lot of data into our platform, then we have this kind of data centralization and visualization. What does it mean? That we are capable to bring GIS data from municipalities, local governments, from survey companies, and so on. Also BIM data from architects, for real estate developers, and so on. Recently, we also support LiDAR and point cloud data. We have a client that is using our platform for IoT data, meaning that all the data that is coming from their sensors, like Siemens, they are put it in one environment inside this one. So that's why we become to this digital twin. So digital twin means that not only 3D data, but also communication in both ways, with a human interaction towards the model. So at the end, 2 months ago, we already, this is a buzzword AI, but we put it our AI co-pilot, a generative AI, towards the inside the Nexus Twin, to be ready to support our clients for communication and conversational prompts. So this one we are using, for example, our co-pilot helps our customers to check, for example, what is the minimum requirements of a room in a residential building, for example, in Abu Dhabi area. And says it's at minimum 20 square meters, that needs to be, and it is this reference, this is the one, this one. So it's very important to facilitate this kind of process, so that's why we put this AI-powered conversational chat. Now, what is the meaning of this presentation is this BIM-based building permit, what we have done for Dubai municipality, and what is interesting also for the region that is coming here. What is the need of the digital building permit? I will share the experience from our case in Dubai. They were also spending 9 months to give a building permit. 9 months. So 9 months is process maybe also in Skopje, Belgrade, or Istanbul, wherever. But now they recently decided how they can use it, these BIM-based projects or designs that they have, GIS model, because they have a very, very advanced GIS model, and how they can combine in order to speed up the building permit process. A few months ago, we were in Barcelona on a conference for digital building permit, and together was one friend who is in Dubai, who is working in Dubai municipality, and he was presenting our solution there. And he said that from 1st of January this year, they have a BIM mandate to use it on some, we'll see later, I think it's a 300 square feet buildings, and they reduced the time to 8 days. So now from 9 months, it's for 8 days. So that's why it comes to this fast-track building permit. BIM models are there. You're working all on BIM, or you will work on a BIM. So GS model is there. So now we put everything in one place, and we managed to issue this. This is called no objection certificate. So this is not a final document for the building permit, but what is the time consuming of 9 months? We spend it for 8 days, and we are issuing no objection certificate where we are checking all the clash detections. We are checking everything related with the GS, with the environment, with our setbacks, everything inside. So you can imagine, for example, Dubai has a building book of more than 800 pages for the architectural, for the construction, for disabled, for many. And when you're preparing the rules for them, they are executed in a matter of minutes. So they are getting a red color, which one should be changed, and green color that already passed. After that, we are using a BCF file to change back to their authoring software, for example, Autodesk. They are changing everything what is needed and uploading the model inside the platform. When they get no objection certificate, they are eligible to go on the next phase to submit other documents that are required for their building permit. So these are the steps that we also built for Dubai municipality. Now we are in the final process for another country in Middle East that is also starting their BIM mandate. So what is the process? Our platform is a BIM-based platform, so it's called BIM e-submission. So they are creating a project, for example, residential villa, doesn't matter, and from that project they are uploading a BIM model, now with IFC, but later it was requested for us to build a plugin in Revit in order directly to be used directly into a Nexus twin. Then there is automatic rule-based compliance engine. So we have 2 types of rules that are using there, complex and standard rules. Complex rules are rules that can be used via SQL query. This is one that our engineers are preparing the queries inside the Nexus twin. And another one is standard rules that using the IFCI elements combined with a GIS environment, you can get the result of this rule. So these rules are stored in one place, like umbrella, and when it's needed for different kind of project, they are executed directly into the platform. So there is a review and approval. We have a 2-way direction communication between the municipality and the designers, and they are getting their self-check control, and later they are getting this one as towards the municipality. So when there is some issue or municipality wants to check something that is different that the designer is doing, they are making their own checks, and they are making this collaboration in issue management. And these are the advantages of a BIM-based approach, as I mentioned: fast building practice, accuracy, reliability, and sustainability. These are the trends that are happening now on a global market, but also here in the region and Europe. So in Europe, there are more than 10 countries that are they have a BIM mandate: UK, Germany, France, for the public projects. In the Middle East, Dubai is a leader in this one, and we are also very proud that we built the solution for them. And it's used for this 300,000 square feet all project, whether they are public or private. It should go through our platform, and all the public sector is using our solution. Saudi announced that by 2030, all these mega projects are happening. NEOM will be in BIM. They're already in BIM, but the compliance will go hopefully through our platform. And Singapore was the first country that tried to make it this 10 years ago, and now they changed the concept going towards the open BIM as a IFC format. But also in Europe, like Estonia, Finland, advanced digital countries, they have this kind of implemented digital permit system, but they're using on the way of GIS. So mostly they are checking their GIS parameters. Now they're introducing some BIM level of details, 100, LOD 100, they're using for their compliance checks. I mentioned about the UA, and in the United States, now they are piloting the digital permit system. So it's happening. It will happen very soon here. So also there are opportunities and challenges. We are all aware that it's not going to happen by night. It needs some time. It's good that Serbia now and also our country announced, Macedonia, that in this mandate of a new government, they will introduce a BIM as a standard. So most probably in 4 years, we will have this BIM mandate as Serbia announced by 2029, and the region is going in that way. So these are the challenges that are behind, that are in front of us, are that we are not mature enough maybe for BIM, but actually we have high quality professionals that are already working BIM, even for the projects that are for other countries. So it's easy to focus them on to work on the projects that are in our region. And fast approvals. In our country, I was in a meeting with our minister for digital transformation, and I said that this kind of solution should be in their ministry, in the Ministry of Digital Transformation. He asked me why it's not in the Ministry of Transport or Ministry. I said because it's innovation. We need to make that like a fast track, to put in 4 years, just to check who is capable to make it, and to show that in a period of 8 days, we are going to issue a digital building permit. If we manage this one, then we are capable to make it on a whole country. Because it's very important, also for Dubai it was important, not to make a mistake by making a mandate. It is mandate from 1st of January this year, but it was a 4-year project, preparing and everything, awareness and capacity building and selling licenses and all this stuff. But actually they don't want to distract the complete construction process, because the construction is, you can imagine, it's one of the biggest industry in Dubai. And they're issuing 19,000 building permits per year to the platform. So you can imagine what is the amount. If they stop this process, their economy will collaborate. Will finish. So that's why there are challenges and opportunities, and we need to be very, very pragmatic how we can approach this kind of solution. Okay. Okay. This is just shortly Nexus Twin. You can see that only it is used for rule-based checking and permitting process, but actually we have all these integrations, IoT, digital twin, BIM to GS, BIM to GS, GS to BIM, mixed reality with a virtual reality, augmented collaboration, full GS environment inside, AI-based. So this is our Nexus Twin, just to have an idea about what is the product, and only for 2 parts it's used this one as a solution. I don't think that it's interesting now to go through the slides. We have a video, maybe a 3-minute video. We can go on directly on a video, and you will see how it works in practice.
Welcome to the future of urban development. Introducing Nexus Twin, the cutting-edge digital twin platform transforming how municipalities and developers plan, build, and collaborate. Manual compliance checks hinder urban development by causing approval delays, frustrating both municipalities and real estate developers. Disjointed data creates process bottlenecks, while inefficient, error-prone checks further slow progress, leading to inefficiencies across the board. Open BIM-based automatic compliance checking ensures interoperability with standardized IFC formats, allowing AEC professionals to use any software without proprietary restrictions. It offers workflow flexibility, enabling teams to choose the best tools without altering designs, while also ensuring seamless communication between systems and stakeholders. Automatic compliance checking speeds up permit approvals, reduces human error, boosts efficiency, ensures regulatory compliance, and lowers costs by minimizing rework. With Nexus Twin, municipalities can streamline and digitize the entire building permit process efficiently. Here's how it works in steps. 1. Define building codes. Use the Nexus Twin Rule Builder engine to create and customize your building codes. 2. Initiate compliance checks. Start automatic checks to verify that permit applications comply with the established rules. 3. Manage issues. If any issues are found, generate them automatically, assign them to the responsible person, and set deadlines for resolution. Nexus Twin offers significant benefits, including seamless third-party integration compatibility, a scalable web-based platform, and adherence to open BIM standards. It excels in real-time data visualization and provides reliable, smarter solutions for urban development, ensuring an advanced and efficient approach to managing building permits and city planning. Nexus Twin powers smarter urban development through its BIM-based digital building permit solution. Contact us for more information.
Thank you, Igor. Just one question for you.
Okay.
To what extent this experience can be applied in Serbia and in Balkans?
Okay, nice question. It is applicable, for sure, as a solution. It needs some time. But actually, our governments, local governments, municipalities are ready for the GIS part. Maybe not for BIM, but they're ready for GIS. Our professionals are driver for the BIM part, so they're driver in that way. And also, our investors are the boosters of the process. So meaning that it needs to be, for Dubai, I will share one experience, it was not just a solution, it was a full BIM roadmap with a full strategy, with a complete standardization, guidelines, templates, everything together. So this is the way how it should be done also in the region. So this kind of standardization, providing templates to every type of developer, how they can work, it can fast their work as well. And when you have a standard, you have a guidelines, and you're using tools, it is doable. And especially platform like this one is ready to support a different kind of stakeholders when we have 19,000 per year. So it can be supported all the Balkan region together. So yes, we are capable. It needs some time, but actually it's doable in the region.
It's good to know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ima li pitanja?
It is on-premise. Now in Dubai it's on-premise due to their security issues, Dubai. So they want it on a premise, and it's a fully deployed on their environment, security environment, and it is there. For example, now in Bahrain, also they want it on Amazon, private services. So it's a cloud-based, but actually on a private cloud, it's not public for everyone because of the data problem. Yeah.
Ima li još pitanja? Nemam, dobro.
Ja sam tu. Ako treba još nešto, slobodno pridajte.
Važi, hvala Igore.
Hvala.
Izvolite.